Hi, welcome to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with Brianna Wilson and myself, Leslie Spalaviro, and we are international psychic mediums. If you have a question, join us on our Facebook page and also send it to in the comment section there. I nearly stuffed up every word then. Send it in the comment section as well so that we can see your questions live here on Facebook. If you're on one of our group pages, please come over to our Psychics on Radio Angels on Air page so that we can see your questions up on our live stream. So I'm just going to go over those pages too. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Bree.
Well, I'm based in Western Sydney. For those who don't know me, I use all my clair senses in all my readings. My name's Brianna Wilson, by the way. Sorry for not introducing my name first. So I'm a clairvoyant. I use, as I said, all my 5 clairs. I get the choking, the smelling, the sensing, the seeing, the hearing, everything. You think I'm going crazy. But no, I'm also a healer. I'm also a light worker too. I also do remote viewing like our lovely Leslie over here. So it's good to, locate lost objects. And it's cool to be able to trip people out if you're at a party or if you're out and about and you can describe what someone's house looks like to them, or locating lost objects, as I said before. That's pretty much me in a nutshell. I'll leave it there and
pretty
pass
much
it
me in a nutshell too. So I'll just tell you guys. I do remote viewing. If you just joined us, a lot of people know how I work. I look to the right, so every time I'm looking to the right, I've got 3-4 screens here as well. So I'm looking at Facebook groups that we're on. We're covering 7 platforms at the moment, and also I look to my right because that's where spirit comes through. So I see them transparent beside me on my right hand side. So I always have to look to the right. And I'm looking at my iPhone, my iPad, my computer, the big monitor up here to get the questions, as well as I'm seeing spirits. I'm looking at like 5 things. So I see it as a remote viewing. I see it as you come out of the shower and it's just like a misty mirror, and the mirror is quite, foggy sometimes. So you can imagine when you come out of the shower, if it's too much fog, I can't quite see the colors right. But spirit will give me names, numbers, lots of information, and some information that we can't say all the time because we're live. So we try and do that. We try and be a bit sensitive about it because it's really tough, some of this stuff, as you can imagine. And it was only a couple of weeks ago, Brianna rang me and we did a missing person. Remember that, Bree? So we haven't found it yet, but we believe we're on the right track with the missing person because the site that we picked up on was just around the corner from where they lived. So that's pretty cool. So we're still waiting to hear back some information from that. But anyway, I feel like we've got a lot of people that are anxious tonight. So we'll just go and say hello to everybody, Bree, and tell us what suburb, state and country and county you're from. And just let us know what time it is over there. We're in Sydney, Australia. It's 10 o'clock over here. So if you've just joined us and you're from the group page, come over to our Psychics on Radio Angels on Air page and you can see us there in the live stream there. Also, guys, if you've got some really, really nice story to tell us, put it in the chat there so that we can share that love as well, because we don't get enough love in this world. And when I respond back to people, I never do a like, I always do a love. So do a love for us. Love, like, and share our page if you can. That'll be amazing. And you can put as many comments as you can, because the software that I use runs up and down the screen. So I travel backwards to see what I'm drawn to. If you've come on now, and we might do you 20 minutes down the track, might do you an hour down the track, because I stream back and forth. Depends on how strong that spirit is to pull towards you. Okay, so we've got a lot of people on here right now. So we've got Nancy Lala, thanks for joining us. We've got Katie Hobu. Send your message again, Katie, please, while we say hello. So you can keep sending your messages. It doesn't worry me how many times. I used to worry about it. I just go no, because it makes it easy for me now, I realize. So Renee Mansell, hi, thanks for joining us. Natasha, we've got Karen. Thank you. We've got Maureen. We've got Justine. That's different how to spell it. Justine. Shai, thanks for joining us. We've got Ioana. We've got Sabrina. We've got Julie. Thanks for joining us. We've got Diane Wilson. We've got Shai again. We've got Sharon. And we've got Kim. Hi. We've got Taylor or Taya. That's nice. Mila, thanks for joining us. Omni, Tracy. So if you guys have just joined us and you have a validation from a past reading, can you let us know as well? Because last week we got really, really nice and beautiful long validations, which was fantastic. So Fulton, thanks for joining us. Who else have we got here? So we've got Greg. Hi, Greg. Thanks for joining us. We've got Tracy. We've got Holly. Thanks for joining us. Tell us where you're from, guys. If you're from around the world, we're in Sydney, Australia. It's 10 p.m. at night here now. And tomorrow night we'll be back again on Radio Swan 99.9 FM. So, and that'll be at 8 o'clock. Then Sunday night, 10 o'clock. So we do Tuesday nights at 10 till midnight and Sunday nights 10 till midnight. And then we also do Wednesday night from 8 till 10 on Radio Swan 99.9 FM. And that's also live on our platforms as well. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 7 platforms at the moment that we're streaming across. So we've got Linda. Wow. What's the wow about, Linda?
I think that was about the missing persons case.
Oh, okay, right. I'm a bit slow. I'm catching up, all right? So hi, Kate. I'm getting there. So she's from the Gold Coast. Thanks for joining us. From Tassie. Yay. Ontario. So it's 5 a.m. Oh, my God. Thank you for joining us. We've got Sharon in Melbourne. We've got New Zealand. It's midnight. Thank you. 9:04 p.m. in Bundaberg. That's cool. 9:30 here in South Australia. Thank you. Thanks for joining us, guys. Marsville in Victoria. Yes, we are good. We're having well, look, I didn't know what to wear today to work because the other day I wore boots and then today I had to wear open shoes and it was opposite. It was hot when I wore the boots and it was raining when I had the open shoes. So I can't win. So it's a bit like the veggie patch, but I can't win. So we've got Tegan. Hi, Tegan. We've got Kate. Thank you for joining us. So send us your messages because I'm just going to go through and say hello to a few people and acknowledge you. So Nakia, I'm sorry, I can't say that name. I'm so bad with names and I really sincerely apologize. Ash, thanks for joining us. So it's 6 a.m. from Ontario in Canada. Thanks, Tracy. Amy, thank you. Yes, Winnipeg. Well, that's cool. And Yamba in New South Wales. Another one in Tassie. We've got good morning. So tell us where you're from, Leanne Fisher. Tell us where you're from. So what time it is over there as well. So what we got here, we've got Montana. She says, hi, how are you both? How are both of you? Are you right there, Bree? So hiccups and choking. Hiccups last week, choking this week. Hope all is well. Second time tuning in from West Virginia in the USA. Thank you both for everything you do and for your time. It's more appreciated than you know. May I please have one? I'd be so grateful for anything that you feel drawn to. So anything. So what do you get for Montana there, Brianna? I'm just going to pull up group pages.
Sorry for that. Choking.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Yep.
So, Maurice, now please have one. Okay, so I feel with you that you are going to have new social circles come in. And I feel that you've had to have a bit of declutter of people in your life and people around you because you have realized that you can't trust who you thought you could. Sucks when that happens. I can relate to that for something that happened years ago, but that's a different story. I also feel that with you and work, I feel that there's also a bit of workplace bullying. If it hasn't happened yet, it's going to, so be careful. Make sure that you keep your walls up, but allow people to come forth to you if need be. Like allow them down a little bit. I'm having a massive deja vu moment for some reason. So I think I've sat here and told you this before. But yeah, good luck with everything. Honestly, I feel that everything's going to be good for you. I also do see you relocating as well, which is going to be really exciting, especially if you are looking for land or acreage. I'll leave it there.
Yeah, so what I get for you there, Montana, is look, I don't know why, but I see country as well. I see country and I see land and I see like it's like a house on a prairie, they're saying to me. So and I also get the number 2, so 23, 2 and 3. I get 23 a lot lately. So 2, 3 and 5. So you got the 2, 3 and 5. And I feel like May is a significant month for you. And also they're saying to me number 21. So 21, so 2 and 1 is 3. So you've got 2 lots of 3s in there. So the March month as well. And I also feel like for you, they're saying to me that and my back is killing me. So you need to either go to physio and get your back sorted out because don't go to a chiropractor, just go to a physio so that they can actually build up some muscles to help you there. And also I'm seeing around you that there's been someone's given you some jewelry for like a bracelet or a necklace or something like that. And I feel like that's been passed down, and that they're saying to me a ring as well. If you haven't got the jewelry, it's like a sister of yours or somebody around you or cousins that's close has got some jewelry. I think you've got the ring and someone else has got the bracelet or the necklace. I'm not sure about that. But I'm just going forward. I get 2 to 4 weeks for you. Things are going to change for you. Everything's going to start lifted up because you're feeling like there's no remorse at the moment. There's no ending, and you're going through. It's like look for the light at the end of the tunnel because you're going through some hard times at the moment. And there's a couple more obstacles. Don't get me wrong, but after that, it's going to be a lot better. Okay, so after Christmas, I'm saying. So what's 2 to 4 weeks? It's about 6 weeks to Christmas or 5? What is it? 5 weeks.
I think it's like 6 weeks to Christmas. 4 weeks. It'd be like 4 to 5 weeks, or maybe 4.5
so 2 to 4 weeks just after Christmas, they're saying to me, Montana, and I feel like everything's going to start to backflip. You're going to have a new light. It's like they're shining a new bright light on you, okay? So brace yourself. That's going to be very nice. And they're showing me pennies as well. So the pennies that you're sending out, like when they show me pennies or money, they show me old Roman money, which is like the really, really ancient, like you open up the treasure chest and you've got all those really, really old pennies. So that's what I'm getting for that. So, and you'll be getting more money coming back. So, and I'll leave that there. So we've got, who else we got here? We've got Cassie. Thanks for joining us. So send us your messages. Hi, Monique. Send us your suburb, state, county, country, wherever you are. What else we got? Oh, thank you. Your favorite ladies. Zoe Anderson, thank you. First time here. Nikki Shaw, thank you. So thanks for joining us. We've got Tan Brizzy. That must be somebody else. So missing your husband, yes. Lemon Tree Passage. That's such a nice, it sounds really nice. Lemon Tree Passage. Tasmanian. That's the third person in Tasmania. That's cool. All right. So I'm going to go with, okay. So it's 5:06 a.m. in Winnipeg. Thanks, Amy. And then Katie's in Melbourne. Okay. What we got here? We've got West Virginia and it's 6 a.m. and 25 degrees outside. Oh, so it's 25 degrees Celsius, which is really cold.
It's a nice hot day here. 25 degrees. Oh, no,
for us, it's 25 degrees, but over there it's like freezing.
Fahrenheit, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Sorry, Fahrenheit, I meant to say before. It's the beginning of winter. Ooh. Hi, Hina. Thank you. So if you could validate that information for us, Montana, that would be great because we love to get validations. We love meaty validations. Thanks for joining us, Karen. Okay, we've got Arkansas at 5 a.m. Wow, that's so cool. Thank you for joining us, Leanne Fisher. We've got Miller. She's from Glenfield. Glenfield. Thank you for joining us. We've got Victoria, Australia. Jess, thank you for joining us. So we've got Linda. She's from New Zealand. Would love guidance. So Tracy. So let's go. Brianna, she would love some guidance.
I feel that with you, Tracy, that you are in a bit of a crossroads when it comes to decisions, when it comes to your career. And I feel that you need to just go with your gut. I think that you are kind of torn between possibly a place or a job opportunity that you don't feel is going to be financially sustainable, but is going to be what actually, makes you feel good enough. However, on the other hand, I feel that there's also another job that doesn't satisfy you spiritually, but it's good money. So I feel that you're a bit torn in between. And if that's the case, look, I just need you to just take a step back and maybe even meet in the middle somewhere. Kind of, what's a good way to put it, Leslie? If
medium.
Find a medium, and then that way maybe take 3 days of this job, and you got to find some sort of balance somewhere because you're putting yourself up way too much for everybody else, and you're not taking enough time for yourself. So I think that you are also exhausted spiritually, physically, emotionally, and mentally, and you need to just take some time for yourself. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, Tracy, I get the number 13, 1, 3, and 7 for you, and I also feel like that either you or somebody around you suffers with sinus because I feel like I've got like the right side of my face has got a bit of sinus. And I also get the RSI, like I've got my forearm just here is just really quite sore. I also feel like for you that is there something wrong with your right leg or knee or something that you've got a few ailments And if that's not you, it's somebody around you close to you, because I feel like they need to have knee surgery as well. And they I don't know why they're saying to me, you've got blisters on the back of your heels, and I have to say it because otherwise the messages will stop as well. So, and I just saw your left heel had a blister, and it's busted. So I don't know what they mean by that. So I just have to say what I get. Otherwise, it's the messages stop. So just going forward for you, I get just like 4 to 6 weeks for you coming up, and things are going to change as well. So there's opportunities, like 2 opportunities coming up, Tracy, and I feel like the opportunities are going to be with work and outside of work. It's like you want to do small business, or you have a creative mind and you want to throw an idea around, and I think that's going to be a good time. But don't start it until after February, March next year, till you get some traction. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. If you could validate that, that would be amazing. She's excited to watch this live. Tell us what time it is, Nika, over there. So we've got a validation, have we?
Yeah, it was just from Tracy.
Let's see. Yeah, she says, Bree, you are exactly right. From Tracy Pello. Beautiful.
Thank you, Tracy.
Well done. Who else have we got here? I've got okay, what's this? Linda Whiteley. She says, I'm always supposed to be going to bed, and then you girls come on laughing out loud. I'd love a message from Spirit if drawn. Well, let's put you out of your misery. So let's give you a reading now, and then you can go to bed. But I prefer you to watch till the end. But anyway, as long as you give us a validation, Linda, we'll let you go to bed, okay? Over to you, Bree.
I feel like I've got a brother or a friend, maybe not so much a brother that was related to you, but he felt like a close brother, like someone that was quite close. But I feel like that he had a bit of a heart condition, because my heart's starting to play up a little bit. With you, Linda, I feel like this person died from as I said, from a heart condition. But this person, I feel that you've been quite lost without, and this is someone that you used to, get a lot of advice from. And I feel that this person actually could be more like a father figure, or there is a father figure coming through, or there's 2 spirits around you. But there's, this person was a man of many relations. So this person was very close to you in many different ways, brother, father, in that sort of aspect. They're worried about the fact that you're not emotionally coping well, and that you're not actually wanting to get out there and talk to people. And there are a lot of people out there that are actually, offering their hand to you to, give you a bit of a hand when it comes to dealing with your emotional side. But I think at the moment you're just too locked up and you're too guarded, and you need to just let things down. And there are people around you that you do know that you can trust. I'll leave it at that.
Oh, so Linda, what I get around you is a lot of anxiety around you, and I feel like that there's worry, and the person from the other side is worried about you being worried, because it's taken a toll on your health. And I want to say too that I feel like I'm really, really dry in the mouth, and that it's like everything is just drying up inside of you. So please hydrate yourself and start to look after yourself, because that's what they're worried about. Also saying to me that your left leg, and I feel like it's on the outside of the calf again, is either got a skin allergy or it's itchy, because I feel like I just want to scratch my leg off. Okay, so and going forward, they're also saying to me that you need to go and have your either liver checked, or you've got a fatty liver, or something's not right there, or there's somebody around you with these ailments. So please get them looked at. And I'm also seeing this elderly man here. He's got pale skin, but he's got looks like to me a dark brown eyes, or a deeper. He's saying to me light brown eyes, dark brown hair. That's what I'm getting. So it's the opposite to what I was just about to say. And also, I feel like he had some sort of swallowing thing, or he could not have what's it called? The throat, when they put the oxygen on you. He's saying that he didn't want to have that. I feel like he doesn't want to be resuscitated, he just to me. So if that makes sense. And also this man was in hospital, and I can see his legs bandaged up. So I feel like he either had diabetes or something wasn't right with him. And if that's not you, there's somebody in this chat here tonight that I want to find who it is, because it's very strong here now. So, and he's saying to me that he wore a black, he's in a black shirt, or a black suited shirt, if that makes sense. The sleeves, the buttoned up shirts that with the short sleeves. It's not like it's a really, really long sleeve shirt. He says, I hated long sleeve shirts. He's also, did I say he gave me the number 12 to you? Did I say that? I can't remember. So number 12, the number 11 for you. So 1 and 2 is 3. And also, so going back to 11 is 2. And I also get that he passed between 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. Okay. Or the funeral was around 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. Okay. And show me the coffin. So dark brown coffin with silver handles, like chrome handles. He said, and there was quite a few people at the funeral. So he was at the funeral and he was quite happy about who turned up. He said, I didn't think there was going to be as many people as we thought, and everybody was surprised. And he said, you'll know what that means. Okay, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. Who we got here? So this is a really tough one here. Amy Santos, she said, hi, Leslie and Bree. If drawn, are you able to connect to my uncle Charlie Cortez, who passed? She said, I used to have recurring dreams of him all the time with him in the house. He used to live in with his family. He was like a second father to me. Over to you, Bree.
The first thing that happens to my fingers, Amy, when I'm trying to connect to this gentleman for you, is they go numb. So I feel that there could be some sort of gangrene problem that he had with his fingers, or some sort of circulation issue, which was not, very ideal. Obviously, you need your blood circulation. But in saying like that, I feel that he actually had quite a good sense of humor. And when he passed away, it wasn't meant to happen. It was kind of like an accident. It wasn't really an accident. I mean, he didn't do it, obviously, but it was just something where his body just kind of gave in or gave way. But with his fingers going completely numb, that's definitely a gangrene issue there. But he is with you in spirit, okay? And he's also saying something about the neighbor's children or something like that. They used to annoy the hell out of him at that place that you're dreaming about now. And if you keep having reoccurring dreams, he's saying that actually is him coming to you in spirit and coming to you to visit you. And that's why you can't, get rid of it, because you haven't actually understood that it is actually him coming to you in spirit. Once now that you've actually accepted that, the dreams should start to slow up a little bit.
Yeah, 100%. So he's just coming to visit you in your dreams, and that's very normal. That's so normal. And look, if that lady that I just did now, Linda, if you can't put anything that I just put for you, Linda Whiteley, I feel like this might be for Amy. What I just said about Linda, because he's saying to me it's a similar thing to the last lady. So, and I also see with him like truck driving, or in a higher car than normal, if that makes sense. So not like one of those low cars. He's just showing me a car, like a truck, like a three axle truck or something. And I also feel like for you that he's saying to me that keep your chin up. He says he's always beside you, and that you see different things. So you see shadows as well, because he just showed me him running past, and you've sort of like looked and there's nothing there. Okay, Amy, because I can see him doing that to me. And he's also telling me that you have the spirit beside, like behind you as well, which means to me it's not a ghost. It just means that he's that he's telling me that you're like us, but you don't know how to use it yet properly, Amy. And then the anxiety that you're feeling at the moment, you don't need to worry about it. Stop worrying about the future, because he says everything's going to be fine. I'm right here behind you. When I used to hold your hand when I was little, he said, I will still hold your hand for the rest of your life. And he said, and I just got marriage around you as well. So if it's not you with the relationship, I feel like I might have blown the whistle there on the surprise, but I feel like there's marriage or there's a wedding coming up, but I just got marriage for you. So and he's quite happy with what you're doing at the moment. So keep your chin up, lovey. He's there with you, and he's always thinking about you. And actually, he's saying at the funeral I feel like there was some sort of bomboniere or something like that. If you know what that is, it's like an ornament, and that means bomboniere means like a gift in Italian to give to the people that turned up to the funeral. And I feel like that you've got like a little emblem or a little plaque or something like that that's from that funeral, or from something that's significant to him passing, or to him. That's what I see as well. Oh, I feel like it's was he cremated? Because he just showed me a little vase, or one of those cremation cylinder things with a plaque on the outside, Amy. That's what I get. I just saw that. He's just showing me, and I think it's like a clay pot, like a dark, either a dark charcoal, a black or dark charcoal, dark blue, but it looks like a dark charcoal, and it's got a gold. It looks like a silver. I can't quite see it. A silver or a gold or brass. He's just said brass, a brass plaque on it, like a metal thing. So please let us know. But keep your chin up, Lovey. He's right beside you. And thank you for your question. If you could validate that, that would be amazing. Thank you. So who else have we got here? So we've just done Linda. We've just done Amy. Thank you. So what have we got here? So send us your questions and love, like, and share our page. So the more you do that, the more we'll be happy. So we just try and help everybody around the world. So tonight I was on a Zoom before I did this show, and I didn't realize that Brianna had sent me a message, and she says, what are you wearing tonight? And I go into my room, I get changed after my Zoom, and I thought I better go and get, a different top on. And I sure as ever, I come on the screen and she's got the same top. She's got her hair up. We both got our necklace on, and we both look exactly the same. So we must be psychic. That's what I reckon somehow. I don't know how, but anyway. So.
Well, hang on a minute. If you're psychic, how come you can't sort the veggie patch problem out?
Yeah, I know, because I can't read bugs. That's what I can't read. I just don't even start me about. Look, it'll be bloody Leslie's gardening session again. Let me tell you, don't start me about that. All right. So yes, Sue, we are international psychic mediums, and we are remote viewers. So we don't use any tarot cards. Brianna knows how to use them, but for me, I just know how to do snap, right? Which is no good for me. So I don't use any cards. We're directly straight through to spirit, through to you, Sue. So if you have a question, send it to us on our Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air page. If you're on one of our group pages or on our YouTube, and we will deliver the messages to you. So how it works, Sue, is we run up and down the screen. I run my eyes up and down the screen, and if you've sent a message at the start of the show, I might not see it till 3/4 of the way through, because it depends on what spirit wants me to do. And so that's how we operate. But the readings that we do are pretty much, whatever we get, we say. Because if I know for myself that if I can't talk for Brie, but she'll probably say the same, I'm guessing, is that if I don't say what I get, the messages stop. So that's why I have to say everything. Like a couple of weeks ago, we had a message on this lady. She messaged. I told her 2 weeks beforehand that her washing machine. I said, "Watch out, because your washing machine." And I had to say it out of all things to talk about. I said, "Watch out, your washing machine's going to die. There's something wrong with it." And it was quite funny, because she'd already gone and bought the washing machine after I said it. And then 2 weeks later, the washing machine did die. So she was already ready. She didn't have no issues with swapping them over. So that's so cool. We laughed about that one, didn't we? So Karen Riley, she says, "Hi, Angels from New South Wales, Australia. Thank you for joining us." So we're in Sydney. It's currently now nearly 10:30 at night. So tell us what suburb, state, country, county you're from, and share our page, and tell us the time too, because I'm quite curious. So who else have we got here? Okay, so we've got Maureen Hopkins. She says, "Hi, you mentioned last week you saw me moving, buying a home. I presently rent a place off my parents, which will be mine on Sunday. I did end up looking online at another house with Dad too. Sell this and buy that, but capital gains tax was too much. So he said, no, I can't see how I'd be moving. Both, gosh, this home was impressive. But gosh, this home was impressive. I'm still not going to back down off that one. I think there's another way. Maureen, there's another way. Where there's a will, there's a way. I keep getting for you. So
I feel that you just need to go for it. Seriously, just go for it, because you know 100%. What? I feel that you'll be surprised. The universe will give you a pretty good outcome. So yeah, just go for it.
Yeah, don't cut us back yet there, Maureen. So 5 weeks till New York. So you're going to New York. Whoa, that's cool.
New Year's.
Welcome. New Year. Oh, okay. New York. Yep. That's the blonde hair. Okay. Yep. Just take that one back. Don't tell anybody, for God's sake. Okay. So Lucinda, you knew that in advance, didn't you? Because you saw that earlier than me. So you had time to think about that one, Brie. Okay.
Me think? Come on, Leslie. That's dangerous.
Okay. Right. So getting back to the readings before I embarrass myself even more. Okay. So what else have we got here? Okay. Whoa. Are you drawn to anyone? Hello, Julie. Thank you for joining us. Okay. I think I saw this one before. I found one. So Diana, she says, "Hi, ladies. Will I find romance, please?" Well, please, of course you can if you say please, Diane. Over to you, Brie.
Yes, but it's not going to be for another year or so. I feel that you need to get your job underway. I feel that you need to get, if you're just about to move or you have just moved, I need to get packing or unpacking, sorted out. And the fact that I'm saying that, it means that there's going to be a move happening for you soon. I feel that you need to just focus on you. And then once you get everything into line, the universe will just make it all happen for you. I feel that you just need to kind of, when it comes to finding romance, love yourself first, because Diane, I feel with you that there's a lot of men that just keep coming because you accept the same type of behavior from them. I feel that once you put yourself first for once and know your self-worth, then you'll attract something completely different. I'll leave it there.
Yeah, there you go. So yes, absolutely, 100% Bree. People, you got to start loving yourself before you can move on to other people, and don't just settle for second best, girl. You're worth every cent. So every second, every cent I'm getting, because you're a good person. So it's time to keep your chin up and just do what you have to do for yourself. Set yourself up. You don't want to actually, be in a position where you're not ready for the relationship. You don't want to have like people, and this is not you, Diane. I don't feel like this is you, but I'm just saying that people ask for a relationship and then all of a sudden they've got no money, so they can't go out. You know what I mean? And you can't expect the other person to buy it. Male or female, doesn't matter who, buy for you. So you got to set yourself up. Make sure you're prepared. Make sure you got, all your ducks in a row. You're comfortable with moving to, a full-on relationship. And I feel like that is going to be happening for you in about 6 to 8 months. So Bree said a year, but I feel like it's going to happen, or 6 to 8 months. I'm getting 6 and 8, so that's going to be August. So 6 is June. So June, and I feel like there's like the 13th of June is something significant there. There's a birthday. If it's not, put that on the calendar for 13th of June, and 18th of August I get as well. So 1 and 3 is 4. So the month of April is a significant month. I feel like there's a birthday or anniversary in that. And you've got the month of September as well. So there's something important, like an anniversary or memorial or something significant in September as well. And I'll leave it there, but keep us posted on the love life. I do phone what do you call it, readings. And I said to Spirit one night, I said, whatever you do, don't give me any relationship. I can't be bothered. I just don't want no relationship. I want to do, work and, anything else but love tonight. What does he do? I get 5 in a row. That was the only calls I got all night, was 5 in a row. I said, that's it. I'm done. I'm getting off, because I just didn't want to do it that night. But don't get me wrong, Diana. I just didn't feel like doing relationships that night. So, and I'll leave it there. Did you say you were drawn to somebody before, Bree?
I was, but it is all the way up the top. And it was for, if I can find the name of the person, I think it was Mila. It was about
About her daughter, was it?
Yeah, it was about a teacher picking on. I don't know. I'm trying to find it now. But Miller, if you're here, Dal, can you just put that question back up?
Put that question back in there, lovey.
Yeah,
so we can see it. I can't find it either.
It was about her daughter getting picked on by a school teacher or something like that.
I didn't see that. I couldn't see it at all. I'm just scrolling right down to the end, and I've got to go all the way back. So there's a lot of questions coming in.
I'll just answer it for you anyway, Mila. I feel that your daughter is getting picked on because the teacher sees that she has potential. Okay, I mean, I got picked on a lot at school, especially from the teachers, because of the fact that I had potential. I just didn't see the potential. I didn't really care for the potential, but they are hardest on the students that they actually feel are going to succeed. Okay, Mila's question was at the very top. Yep, we realized that. Yep. So I think that was what I was drawn to, or something I can relate to.
So it was a bullying question, was it?
The teacher's picking on Mila's daughter. And I think
that's what happened to my daughter at school.
Yeah.
But yeah, keep going, Bree. Sorry.
That's okay. I feel like it's because the teacher knows that she's got potential. Does that make sense?
I just feel like the teacher's just a bully. That's it. So yeah, here we go. Tracy's laughing at my veggie patch. Thanks, Tracy. Don't start me on that, but I just feel like the teacher's a bully. And I'll tell you a little quick story. My daughter, when she was at high school, she had a teacher exactly the same. I was getting phone calls every second day. Oh my God, your daughter's stressing me out doing this. And so I was saying to my daughter, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. Nothing, mum. I'm not doing anything wrong. And I go, well, the teacher keeps ringing me every second day. So this went on for about 2 weeks. And I said, you must be lying to me. So I'm getting this teacher telling me one story, my daughter telling me something else. And I didn't know who to believe. I'm thinking, what's going on? Anyway, my daughter went to school one day and she recorded the teacher and then came home. And that afternoon, before I even saw my daughter, the teacher had rang me and said, oh, I'm so stressed. I've got to go on stress leave, blah, 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 because, your daughter's stressing me out, this and that, threw a chair at me and blah, blah, blah. And I went, what? Like this anyway. So my daughter comes home and sure as ever, she had the recording and let me listen to it, and that was it. We were down to the principal's office the next day, and I sat there and I said to the teacher, we've got the teacher in the principal's office, and the teacher turned around and said, I said, so you're a Catholic? And she said, yes. I said, so you don't lie? She said, no. I said, you sure? She said, yes. And I said, well, what is it? Tell me the truth then. She says, what do you mean? I said, well, I've got a recording out there, and do you want me to go and get my daughter so we can play the recording, and then you'll be telling the truth then? Because she told the story completely opposite, and then you should have seen her backpedal. So that's the difference. She was a full-on liar, and I said, and because I was psychic, I said to her, listen, just because you want to go and renovate your home doesn't mean that you have to go on stress leave to do that and accuse my daughter of putting you under stress. So that's what it was all about. And she was like, she couldn't believe I'd actually picked up on her that she was going to renovate a home. So, oh well. So there you go. Yeah, we're twinsies tonight. The yin and the yang. Well, I'm the yin. Are you the yang, or you're the yang?
I'm the yang.
I think that's no way.
Yeah.
So that teacher went. They gave her leave for a couple of weeks and not stress leave. They put her off to just take her away from the school because she was that toxic for the kids, and that's just wrong. So just think of I'm not saying do that, but that's what my daughter was only 14 at the time. So that's what they do, these kids. They record everything, Everything's live. Everything's on Facebook or Fakebook, as you call it, whatever you want to call it. So what's this one here? We've got Dave Bester. He says, hi, I'd really love to know if my work probation report is going to be overturned. I'm really stressed. I really want to keep my job. I've worked so hard. Probation report. Oh, that's a tough one. So I just feel like for you that even if it's not overturned, then I feel like you've got something better coming for you. That's what I think, honestly. I can see two opportunities. I feel like this is a stepping stone for something else, and then it's going to be a similar job, and then it's going to be a stepping stone. I get 1 to 2 months later. That's what I feel for you. Okay, so keep your chin up because it's not as bad as you think it is, and the more you stress about it, the more you're manifesting it to be as bad as it is. So I want you, Dave, to look at the secret and go through the principles and the laws of attraction for that, and you'll see a different change in you. So you're manifesting things to go wrong right now because you're worrying about it. All right, so you're putting all the energy. They say where energy goes, where focus goes, energy flows. So you're putting all that energy into the badness of whatever that is in that report. Okay, you naughty boy. But anyway, over to you, Bree.
I'm not really too familiar on what a
probation report.
Yeah, I'm not
I think
really.
He's on probation. Maybe he's going to put something down there. Let me just see. What do we got here?
I feel like there's going to be another job for you, but not this one. I wouldn't be surprised if I let you go. I say that I know that's a stressful thing to say. But yeah, it's you are not going to be appreciated at this job that you're at now more than you're going to be appreciated at the next job that you're going to get. And give it 2 months. Give it 2 months.
That's what I say. I feel like it's going to change for you, 100%.
It was bullied and discriminated. There was discrimination. So you don't want to be there. You don't want to be there at all. Just get another job, honestly. And I see 2 months and you'll be in a totally different position, my friend. Much love to you.
Yeah, I just look, Dave, I wouldn't worry about it too much. I know you're stressing and I know you're worried about money, but I don't think it's going to be like that, Lovey. I think, and even if you do lose that job, which I don't think you will, I think they're going to push something. I don't think they've got legs to stand on unless you've done something really bad. And I just said that you've been naughty. That's what I keep getting. Being naughty. So, and the anxiety is really, really intense. So you need to start having a good night's sleep so that you can actually feel fresh about everything. And when you don't have a good night's sleep, or when you don't have like really good, adequate rest, then you actually feel like rubbish, So you need to like calm down, calm the farm, they're saying to me as well. So, but what's this one here from Andy? She says, so spot on. Thank you. And he's still alive, but how we get in touch with both. I don't understand what that question means. I don't understand. So send us your questions to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and I can see a few people over on our group page here. So we've got Susan Grilla, we've got Tressa Belfin, Betsy Jane, we've got Erica Lichich, and that's it. Sonal, gosh, I can't even say these names. Gawad, come over to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. So come over to, if you're on one of our group pages, come over to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, so that we can see your questions up on the screen, because I can't see any questions there on this screen here, this software. So, and if you've just joined us, we're International Psychic Mediums. We don't use any tarot cards, okay? And I don't have anything against them. I just don't know how to use them. I don't need to use them. I just rely directly with spirit. And we're both remote viewers, so we both do exactly the same thing. We see it exactly how you see it out of your eyes. But for me, if I can explain it, Breeze, just like it's a bit misty. It's like when you come out of the shower. So Karishma said, hello there. It's Karishma from South Africa. My boyfriend died last June, and I am moving forward now with my ex-husband. Do you have any messages for me from my late boyfriend, Kevin? Oh, right. Over to you, Bree.
This is a difficult one. Look, I feel that your late boyfriend that's just passed away wants you to be happy. He gives you his blessings to be happy. Okay. If he's saying, he said, normally, ideally, if I was still here in the flesh, I wouldn't really condone what you're, doing by going back to your ex, but I just want you to be happy. There's not much that I can do from over here. I'll be waiting for you though when it is your time to cross over. That's what he's saying to me. So, just be careful. That's what he's saying. Just be careful, because you don't want to have a repeat of what happened last time from what you were telling him about your husband. So I'll leave it at that. I'm just going to go to the ladies' room.
Okay. So what I get for you, Karishma, is, look, I got the number 17, so 1, 7, and 8 for you. And I feel like August, did you say, what month did you say? You didn't say. Last June. July, August. So August was probably a tough time for you, because he's shown me that August was a significant time for you. And I feel like August/September, or was it his birthday around August? Because I feel like August was something significant, or an anniversary or something like that around August. You keep saying August, so August/September. And I also feel like the number 22. So 22 is significant for you. So 2 and 2 is 4. And I also feel like for you that as much love as you shown Kevin is as much love that he could show you back, he's saying to me. So it was like mutual relationship, mutual feelings. Everything was the same. He's saying he wouldn't have had it any other way, and he still cares to the bottom of his heart. And that's how you feel as well. And also just going forward, like I see a bicycle, and I don't know why, I'm just going to say it, but I see like somebody riding a bicycle, not a kid's bike, but a taller bike. And the person that I'm seeing now has got olive skin, and he's got sort of like those kind of what do you call it, twisty sort of hair, if that makes sense. It's like dark brown twisty hair. I don't know how to explain it, like afro but not afro, if that makes sense. He's shown me that, and he's also shown me that there was sort of like a necklace here, a thick necklace here. He's a dude. He's saying, I was a dude. I was the man. He's saying, I was the man. And that's what he used to say all the time. He's saying, I was the man. Yeah, I was the man. That's what he's saying to me. So if that resonates with you, and I also feel like that for you, you've got a tattoo on your arm, or on your arm, or on your shoulder, on the right. It looks like the right shoulder to me, and it's a tattoo. And I feel like that's like a butterfly, or butterfly wings with something specific in the tattoo. And I don't like, it's got a date. I feel like it's got a date. He's just showing me it's got a date. A date with looks like either his name or some name in a different language. That's what I get. So, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. If you could validate that, Karishma, that would be fantastic. And thanks for joining us from South Africa. I don't know if we've had South Africa before. Have we, Bree?
I think we have, yeah.
Have we?
I think so.
Beautiful.
Some sort of African republic that we've. Someone, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, actually, I remember that. So if you've just joined us, send us your questions in our Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, so that we can see your messages come up here on our screen. Otherwise, I can't see it. I can go over to the page. So we've got Susan Grilla. Can you come over to our Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air page, please? So then you'll be able to put your questions up. I can see you saying hello on the group page. It's cute. Okay, so she says, thank you so much. I think I know who came through. Well, then tell us. Please, that's like you're leaving me in torture there, Linda. Please don't go to sleep now, because I remember we said that we'd do you early so you can go to sleep, but don't go to sleep now. Tell us. So we've got Dave from Hobart in Tasmania. That's like the fourth person from Tasmania. That's awesome. So we've got Rosie from Queensland. Okay, what else we got here? Seeing 111 all the time. What does this mean? So it's angel numbers. So look them up on the internet and you'll see. And actually, I've got my cheat sheet. So I've got here 111 means intuition, encourages you to keep following your spirit. You're on the right path if you see if you see this, listen to your gut and your heart. So there you go. Over to you, Bree.
I was just literally bringing a validation over. So,
okay. So with angel numbers and stuff like that, Leanne, from what I've learned and from other psychics that are international psychics as well, so that they, the ones that are really, really renowned out there, they all say that when you're born with angels as well as spirit guides. So I don't really know my spirit guide, and some of the psychics that I do know, they say that they know theirs, but the angels are always with you, and you just ask them, like, test them out. And this is what I do is when I go to a parking area, I tell the parking angels, I did it today and it worked. I tell the parking angels to actually find me a parking spot right outside where I need to go. So, and sure as ever, someone was pulling out just as I got there. I said, thank you. It always works. So try it. See if they're listening to you. That's the best test for all the parking angels. So we've got Kimberly Vance. She's over at Philadelphia, 7 a.m. Thank you. So over to you, Bree. We've got some validations there. Beautiful. Look at that. Meaty stuff.
We do. So this is from Sarah Jane Louise McBride. Validation for last reading. Leslie, you mentioned threes, and now all I see is not just 1111 abundance. Reba 22 past 2, so 222, 333. I showed hubby today, and always 555, and so on. Secondly, Spirit wants me to get my head off the pillow every chance I take a nap when I get low. Oils sleep all day. Took your advice. Now promotion. Hi, ladies. Happy to see you.
Oh, that's awesome.
That was yeah. So that was.
That's awesome. So yes, that's beautiful, Sarah. Well done. I do remember saying that though. I do remember saying that. That's awesome. Well done. Yeah. So as soon as, like, if you're lying down too much, or if you're moping around the house, you need to move your body so that you can lift up those hormone levels in your body so that you can feel better. If you don't do that, you're just going to feel like crap. So it's not a nice feeling. So thanks for joining us, Helen, all the way from England, 11:30 a.m. That's so cool. And we've got Tennessee, 6:30 a.m. there. Hi, Jennifer. Thank you. Tassie, 10:30 p.m. So you're just a little bit hot behind, or no, it would have been at the same time. No, it's about the same time, Tassie. So who else we've got here? So is there any more validations there, Bree? No?
Not at the moment. That is just all. That's it at the moment.
Look, we've got Rose Mahon. She says, would love a reading, please. It's 11:30 in Ireland. I hope that's probably going to be in the morning. So let's do Rose there, Bree. And then we just had Tan. She's from Queensland, Business, 9:30 p.m. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. For you, I see you relocating, and I see big grassy hills, and I'm not too sure if that's just, what is known with Ireland and Dublin, and I haven't actually been there, so I wouldn't know, but I do feel that you're going to be moving. And I also do feel that you have a grandfather in spirit or a father here in spirit that died of an asthma attack, like a severe asthma attack, or some sort of breathing problem as well. So he's with you in spirit too. And he's very proud of how far you've come. And he's also saying as well that the lady that you have grown into, he couldn't ask for a better daughter. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, so I just got property and horses for you, Rose, and I also got heart. And I feel like my heart's either broken or someone's passed from a heart attack, or there's an issue with the heart going on somewhere, someone that's close to you. And I feel like there's a lot of anxiety around you as well. And they're saying to me that the money situation is going to get better. Okay, so look, I just saw an envelope. They're showing me an envelope where you put money or notes into an envelope. Do you do that to save up for your bills? That's what I'm seeing for you. And it's like you put the bill in the envelope and then you put the money in the envelope, and it's sort of in the same thing until that bill comes up. So you're saving up each time for the bill, and you're sort of like budgeting yourself, And I also... I got itchy. I'm itchy everywhere. So also, I just feel like they're showing me that situation, and also some jars with money in it as well. Do you do that? Can you? Because I'm seeing jars with lids and just like coins in there as well. It's like you've got this fascination for collecting money, which is great. And then they're saying to me that the money is going to come in. You need to be grateful for it. You need to look forward to it, okay? And it's going to work for you. They're saying that you have a lot of respect for money because you don't waste it. That's what I'm saying, because you budget it and it's on point every time. And I'll leave it there. Thank you. If you could validate that, that would be amazing. Okay, so Rosie Tinsley, yes, please. I can't remember what that was now. What do we got here? I'm going to scroll down a bit further. So great advice. Thank you. I need to do that too. What was that? What was that for? I've said so much. Or we've said so much. So we've got Kate Kendall. She says, love to know if this are all going in the right direction with business, and will be financial flow is coming even more, and is love coming my way. Over to you, Bree.
Yes, and yes, I do feel 100%.
I was going to say that too. 100%.
Yeah, 100%. I feel that you, my girl, have got beautiful energy. You've got beautiful energy, and I feel that you have done a lot of good things for people, and that's going to come back and reward you. Okay, that is going to come back and reward you. I feel that everything that you have worked hard for is going to pay off. I feel that everything that, if there has been any, imbalancing with, I've got to ask, are you going for a payout or something, or have you applied for some sort of compensation payout? Because I feel like you've got a lot of money coming your way, which is going to be really good. I do also see you moving, like buying a new house too. So please validate that for us. That'd be hectic. Leslie?
Yeah, I get yes for both of them as well. And I feel like for your business stuff that you're sitting at about, look, when I do business consulting, I see like that's the floor, and I see the rocket and it's trying to get up, but it's getting stuck as it's going up to get to the moon. So what I see for you is I see it about, say, 35, 40%. So you've still got a little bit to go to get to the moon, okay? But you've got the rockets are firing, everything's going. You just got a few more T's to cross and I's to dot. And they're saying to me, get your admin, because I can see paperwork everywhere on your desk, okay? So get everything sorted. You need to, so it's between now and Christmas time, everything needs to be ready, because after Christmas, it's going to be 2 to 4 weeks after Christmas. So say the end, they're saying the 10th. So what's the 10th of January? 10th of January is significant for you as well. And I also get like my left ankle. Have you done something to your left ankle? Because I just got pain there. And I feel like that after January, things are going to lift up. So they're giving me the pain in the left ankle again. Okay, take it away. Okay, and so after that point, it's going to be full steam ahead. Okay, so Kate, you need to prepare yourself. You've got this time between right now, till the end of December to get all your ducks in a row, all the paperwork sorted, all the techniques, all the actual processes to put in place. Otherwise, you're going to be chasing your tail, and I can see you chasing. That's what you've been doing. You've been chasing your tail, and you're exhausted about it as well. So, but keep doing what you're doing and get there. You'll get there, lovey. Relationship, it's coming too. So brace yourself. It's going to be on the way. They're saying surprises coming on the way, and I get about 6 to 8 weeks for that one. And that person's going to help you in the business too. They have to, because you won't stand for anything else. So. Jennifer Parker, thank you. So what else we've got here? I'd be grateful for a message, please, Coffs Harbour. So over to you, Bree. Tanya Cook, any message?
I got your grandma coming through. I've got a grandmother in spirit coming through for you at the moment, and I feel like she had diabetes or some sort of issue when it comes to the blood sugar levels, and I feel like she had like something with her blood sugar levels triggered her death. That's what I'm picking up on. And she is with you in spirit. She's saying that she does see you when you're crying at the end of your bed. She does see you when you're crying yourself to sleep at night. And there's no need for it, because the worrying that you're doing is not going to fix anything, sweetie. That's what she's saying. She's saying that the worrying that you're doing is not going to fix anything, because it's only going to make you old. She's like, look at me. Look what happened to me. Like, it's, stress is not good, and stress is a killer. And because she said, look what happened to me, I feel like stress was something that was not good when it came to her heart. That's what I'm picking up on. But I'll leave it at that.
Yes, lots of stress around you, lots of anxiety, and I feel like there's a massive load on your shoulder there, Tanya. It's like it's just pushed you down in the chair, okay? No, they're saying to me like a ton of bricks. So you've just had some information that's actually really, really hard to take right now, and that it's all coming down like a ton of bricks. That's what I'm getting. Or there's somebody around you. There's a young lady around you as well, and I feel like this lady's around 23 or 24. or she acts like 23 or 24. They're saying 17. So I've got 17, 23, and 24 around you. So what does number 17 mean? So 1, 7, and 8, and 23. And I've been getting 23 a lot, ladies. So 2, 3 equals 5. So that number there, the anxiety is really quite strong. And I feel like this is going to change. It just needs for you to change your mindset. Okay. They're saying that you've got a gift like us. You can see spirit, but you don't know how to use it. And the headaches will go once you start acknowledging them. So it's like I always say every week, it's like a football team coming through the door all at the same time. And you just need to acknowledge them and tell them to go away. And they will buzz off and leave you alone until you're ready to pull them in. So I also see that you're getting the angel numbers as well. They just showed me 111, 1111, and like the triple twos. That's what I'm getting for you as well. So if not, go and look them up, because that you need some guidance for that as well. And I'll leave it there. Thank you. So please let us know if we're on the right track. What do we got here? So we've got Maureen. She says, "Thank you. Fingers crossed. I love the address. It's Witchywood Avenue. Okay, best street name for me to do readings out of. We missed out on our home there 10 years ago. Okay, thank you. What else we got here? Hang on a second. Just fixing something up here. So we've got love to hear, Sharon, she says, love to hear from my father-in-law who recently passed. We miss him dearly. We are looking at moving back home to family. Please guide me where and when. Thank you so much. So over to you, Bree.
I feel very warm energy with him, and I feel like he was someone that you used to go to a lot when it came to advice and financial like disturbances. He would have the answer to everything. And he's saying that, anytime that you need anything or anytime that you want answers, you just need to sit by the fireplace like I used to. That's what he's saying to me. And just elaborate everything, go through budgets, go through everything. He was really, really good when it came to that sort of stuff. And he's saying, remember everything that I taught you about when it comes to financing. He's going, financing was very important, and financing was something that I needed to get through to you a lot of the time. And that was something that you just needed to understand. And you're starting to get to that now. Okay. And I'm sorry that I'm not physically there in person, because I know that you've been going through a lot of emotional pain right now, but notice me in your dreams. That's what he's saying. I'll leave it at that.
So Sharon, what I get for you is just with regards to when, like you said, please guide me where and when, but I feel like you can ask your spirit guides to do that for you. So it's, for example, if I want to move to Tamworth and I say to my spirit, okay, give me a sign between now and 7 days, and I want the message, yes, I should, or no, I should move to Tamworth, and this is how I'm going to do it. I want you to give me 3 questions answered, or three validations that I have to move to Tamworth. For example, it might be the next day you might see the Tamworth transport on the side of a truck drive past. That's one. Then a couple of days later, you might see something that says what's it called, Tamworth Musical Festival on your TV. Then you might get something else that says, it's got Tamworth written on the side of a bag or something, just something like completely different. And so those are your 3 messages to say, yes, you are moving to Tamworth, you should move it. So that's the spirit guide talking to you. Okay, so use that as a little token as well. But I feel like you will be moving and going back home to family. It's going to be nice too. So it's going to be a big surprise for them. They're just going to love it. I can see lots of cuddles, lots of happiness. So don't get involved with any drama. Just stay out of all that. So, and I'll leave it there. Okay, what do we got here?
I'm not sure, but I feel like someone's coming through with a cataract problem because my vision's starting to go now.
Yeah, and in the right eye, because I've got that too, and it's like someone poked you in the eye.
I'm the same. I've got something here. Yeah, it's my right eye as well.
Right eye.
There's a validation. I'm just ducking over to the other page to grab it for.
Yeah. What do we got here? So we've got we've done that one. Okay, so here we go. Diane, she says, thank you. Yes, you're so right, ladies. Thank you so very much. I need to find myself. You're welcome. Yeah, I think we've already done Miller's one, Amy, but we couldn't find it. Brianna could remember it, but we couldn't find it. So Susie Jones, she says, absolutely love hearing from spirits. So if drawn to me, would love a general reading, please. So Susie, what I get for you is I get the number 11 around you. So 1, 2, and 3. So look up those as angel numbers as well, Susie. And then you've got anxiety as well. And I feel like somebody around you has had either a heart condition or is on they're saying to me blood thinners or something like that. So I feel like the person is on blood thinners and they've got also some sort of pain, or they're getting headaches on one side of their face. So it's like a stroke, or it's like a migraine that's just like a cluster migraine. I think that might be you, Susie, that gets that. But no, it's the person in there, and they have to hold themselves up because they get dizzy. So they're really quite dizzy. And I feel like that now I've said it, the pain's gone. So it's definitely not me, thank God. But I also feel like for you too, this pain is going down, or this person, if it's not you, it's somebody that's got the pain going down their right shoulder. And I feel like they've had a partial stroke or a mini stroke before. They're showing me they've just recently had blood tests, or they need to go and have blood tests, because I just saw the syringe in the arm, or that could be drugs. So I'm trying to work out what it is.
Could you try and find that other that validation, because I can't find it? It's from Kate Kendall, and I've tried to look for it on my page, your page, and the Psychics on Radio page, and I haven't been able to find it.
Okay, right. Well, do you know what time it was? 11, 12?
10:59.
So you want to do that last one, Debris, while I find this?
Yep. So I would love to hear through it. I feel like I got a brother or an uncle stepping forward for you, and I feel like this person was on a respirator when they passed away. I feel like this person actually had like serious lung problems and a heart condition as well. I feel like sort of two things played into the one, which is what caused his death for this gentleman that's coming through for you now. And I do feel that this person also used to be your role model. I definitely feel this person used to be your role model, and he used to say, like, he saying, Susie, remember all those things that I used to tell you? I know this sounds very vague, but he's saying across from not from the coffee table, but the dinner table, you'd always sit opposite this person at the dinner table, and you guys would always have these sort of, conversations about life. Do you know what I mean? So this person is with you in spirit, and you just need to keep going forward. Stop worrying about what everyone else is thinking, and just stick to your guns. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, so I can't find that either, Brie. I don't even know what time it was.
10:59.
10:59. Well, on the Facebook page, it doesn't actually show you the damn thing. So let me go back to let me just see who it was. 10:59. Gee whiz. So guys, what happens is that if you put too many words in the actual comment for this software, it has a character limitation. So yes, Amy, that was about the teachers before. Yes, they do that. They're buggers. So she tried to do that to my daughter and make my daughter responsible for her stress because she wanted to go and renovate a house. So I put a stop to that. But anyway, yes, I know. This went on for a few weeks there, Sharon. So I can't find it. But what the software does is it only has a character limitation. So we can't see all the comment, like all the validation. I don't know where it was, but anyway, I can't find it. It'll be there somewhere when we finish, knowing our luck. But
Katie, sorry, I was just about to say, Katie, at the end of your validation, it says, I feel like I'd knock it over soon anyway, and would be so proud to do it myself. Yes, I've been chasing tail and have actually noticed my admin account, ... That's where it shuts off. So if you want to just copy and paste from then onwards to the end of it and then repaste it, that'd be really helpful, because we can't find it at all.
Yeah, we want to say the validation, but we can't even see it to find it. So I don't know what happened to it. Gosh, I hate that.
Yeah, it's frustrating. It doesn't help anything.
Yeah. Oh no, tell me about it. And this software goes so goddamn quick. I mean, I've got to be like Speedy Gonzalez to catch it. I'm telling you. So we've got Maxine. Thanks for joining us. Who else have we got here? Yeah, poor kids. I know. So, but they missed it. When you're a psychic, people can't lie. Okay, just so you know, you can't lie. You can't get away with hardly anything. So unless you're Houdini and you can be invincible and all that stuff, and invisible, I should say. So Kimberly Van, she says, my name was up there for a minute. I got excited. Well, there you go. Your name's still up there. So you got a question for us? We might just do a general because she's really excited her name went up there. So let's make her even happier and give her a quick reading. Go, Bree.
I feel like you're gonna get another job soon, and I feel like with your car, there's something wrong. I feel like you've got like an old kind of Mazda or old kind of Daihatsu that really needs to get a service because your car is not in good condition right now. And I feel like you've either just reversed into something or something's hit you. And there's a little bit of like what's the word? I can't think of the word. No, I can't think of the word. It's no, you know what? There's damage there. There's a little bit of damage there. But I feel that I feel like this car needs to actually you need to go get it serviced because I feel like there's something wrong with like either the engine bay or the gearbox. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, so, and I feel like it's a white car. So tell us if it's a white car, four-door white car there, Kimberly. So, and they're saying to me, one tire is a lemon. So you've got something wrong with a tire, and also they're also giving me the number 18 around you. So I've just got 17 and 18 around you. So that's 8 and 9. So 1, 7, 8, and 9 for you as well. And also they're saying to me that April is a significant month coming up next year, 22. And I feel like there's going to be big changes for you. So brace yourself for it. It's like you're thinking of moving. It's like relocation work. It's like this massive big backflip on everything that you do, completely everything you do. And they're saying to me that's on the cards, definitely on the cards. So. And I'll leave it there. Yes, Dave, I was bullied at school, but not anymore. I don't put up with anything anymore. What do we got here? Miller, she says, yes, I know, Brianna and Leslie. I do feel like that teacher is a bully and picks on the other kids as well. My daughter says she didn't do anything and her teacher told her she was immature. I do feel like that teacher has problems. Thank you, ladies, for your time. No, tell your daughter to film her and, I shouldn't say that live, but yeah, just go back to my example and imitate or copy and paste. All right, that's what I get. So I'll leave it there. What do we got here? What have we got here? Rosie, she says, hi, ladies. I'm stressing about whether I have to move next year. Housing is a real struggle to find. And that's because you keep saying it's a real struggle to find. So when you're manifesting something, Rosie, you never say that. You never ever say, I can't afford this, I can't afford that. You say, how can I afford it? So when you say that, I can't find a house, you're never going to be able to find it because the spirit is listening, universe is listening, and it's always saying, put that obstacle in the place of her so that she doesn't find anything because it's a struggle. And that's all. It literally hears what you say. So you need to say, I can't wait till I move into that new home. And this is what it's going to look like. And I can picture myself. I can't wait to be cooking in the kitchen. This is what it's going to look like, blah, 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 blah. So yeah. And I'll leave it there. Over to you, Bree. You're mute, Tom.
I was just trying to find the second half to that another validation.
So I'll keep doing this, lady. So yeah, just with manifesting there, Rosie, you can never say. So go and watch The Secret. That's a documentary on all the laws of attraction. So you can learn how. And what's his name? Bob Proctor. You've got Dwayne Mercer, not Dwayne Mercer. Sorry, wrong person. Wayne Dwyer, Dwyer. He's passed away now, but all his videos on YouTube are just insanely amazing. So look up the laws of attraction. Go to watch The Secrets. It's on Netflix. It's on YouTube. It's everywhere. So I highly recommend that. That's how it changed my life. Honestly, changed my life. I got my house by $1,000. So I wish it was only $1,000, but what do you do? Bree, you're laughing at me. Where are we now? So we're waiting for the validation to come through.
I'm really struggling to find this validation as well, and I'm not too sure why. I've looked and they're not coming up on any of these threes. So ladies and gentlemen, if you've got any validations, could you please just halve them, send it, and then send the other half so that we can get it, makes our lives a little bit easier.
Yeah, was that Kate Kendall? Kate, can you please put the other half of that message, the end part in the message, back into the chat so that we can see it, because we can't find it. We've looked on all the platforms. I don't know which one you're on, but we just cannot see.
Well, this is another one called from Susan. I can't pronounce the last name, but it was at 11:06.
What time is it? 11:06.
11:06,
Okay.
yeah.
So 10:40 to 11:06. Let's go and grab that one. Where are we? Wow, I've got to scroll down so many. My God. Okay. It doesn't. And I'll give you a little tip, guys. If you ever want to stall your time, I do this all the time. Here's this one here from Kate, sorry. But to see how it hasn't finished at the end, guys, we need, because the software has a character limitation, we need to get that last bit of information from her. So, oh, there you go. She has that. I have that right eye. Remember, we just had that problem with the right eye. There you go. We found it. Thank you, Natasha.
You can take it back now, Natasha. Thank you.
You can take, that's right. Oh, and then this one here. Oh, this is Brian. Hi, Brian. Thanks for joining us. Oh, right. What is it? Keratoconus. Keratoconus, it's called. Tell us what that one is. I've never heard of that before. What else? What was it? 11:00 what? 6, 7? What did you say it was?
I love. Oh God.
Oh, here it is. 11:06. Susan.
Yep.
Validation. Over to you, Bree.
Dear angels, that's what I was looking for the other half of. Dear angels, first, thank you for doing what you do. You girls are always in my prayers and give you the energy you need throughout the day. Oh, thank you, sweetie. So additional validation from last week. Bree felt that the only current thing my husband was doing was some mild deceit. It's okay to use that word. He did worst. Gaslighting for years until got caught. The validation on the mild deception, Bree, is that he's not responding when I inquired about his debt. That's all it says.
No, we missed the rest of it. Damn software, it's killing me. Anyway, so if you've just joined us, we're Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. If you're on one of our group pages, come over to our page so that we can see your questions up on here. So I think this was it. Oh, there you go. So she said she's had. We read her before, didn't we? Tanya Cook. I do remember that name. Was that right? Yeah. I think that was it. Tanya Cook. Yes, we did. So she says, I have 3 surgeries over the past 18 months, which have been quite involved, and rehab after each. Lots of family stuff. My mum's passing. Many things happened at work in this time. I also need to pack up my mum's house and will need to move. Yes, poor baby. That's really sad. So we've done that validation. Have you got anything else there, Bree?
Not at the moment, Les. I haven't, no. I'm just
here we go. We've got another validation there. Over to you, Bree. You want to do that one?
Lovely to hear from my father-in-law, and we'll take his budgeting advice. Great tips to where to move, but excited to be with family. Yeah, I guarantee you would be. I bet you would be. It sucks not being able to see family, and then when you do, it's never for long enough, right?
Yeah, exactly. What else we got here? So send us where you're from, your location, your suburb, state, country, your county, and your time, so we can see what time it is over there. We're in Sydney, Australia, in New South Wales, and so we've got quite a few people in here. So what have we got here? $1,000 could be used for a lot of things. For instance, fixing your veggie. Oh yeah, good on you, Greg. You're on the Brianna's bandwagon, aren't you? Thank you. Good on you.
I'm sorry. I'm never going to let you live that down.
Here we go. Yeah, I know you're not. So I'm just going to ignore you all. But anyway, because all the listeners and all the followers are taking the what out of me too. So hang on, I've got an issue because someone's so Shireen Dutt, can you take off the angry face? And I think you've done this accidentally before too, Shireen. Shireen Dutt, I'm going to name you. You've got an angry face up there. So take it off, please. So Susie said, I have an ongoing headache that stems from the right side of my neck. Someone tried to snap it back in February. So have had issues since. Now, I'm not sure about the heart, but my brother passed in June and he had issues with breathing and had a heart attack. Well, there you go. That's the person then. So you found
that would be the person that I found.
That's how spirit works.
It just, because it felt like a really harsh, like it was just hard to breathe and it was stung to breathe in. That's what he's telling me. So yeah,
that's right. Yeah, I feel like this thing with your head is like it's just giving me pain in my eye socket now there, Susie. So that's not very friendly, that one. So we've got Nicole Kitifora. She says, first time watching you ladies, can I please have a reading? So yes, we can do a little general for you. Over to you, Bree.
I feel like you need to be really careful with who you're telling your business to, my girl, because you are trusting the wrong people and it's getting out to the people you don't want it to get out to. I'm not saying that you're keeping any secrets, but everybody has some sort of privacy they'd like to maintain in their life. And I feel that I feel like you're trusting too many people. Like, say, for example, you tell someone something, right? And it's in a small group and then that gets out. And you're asking everyone in the group who has said something and they're all just going, no, it wasn't me, it was them. You just need to start being a bit more trustworthy with don't keep being trustworthy. That's terrible advice, just Brie. You need to stop being so trustworthy with people because you know what, it's you trusting people, it's gonna end up like backfiring. You're telling people secrets that you've had for a long time and it's not doing you any favors by you just explaining it to people. I do feel that you're going to be moving too, and I feel like it's going to be quite a good job, but you're going to be quite anxious at it at first. I don't feel like it's going to be something that you're used to doing, but it's going to be really, really interesting to see you do it. So I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, beautiful. So what I get for you, Nicole, is I get the number 13 around you. So, and then you got 1 and 3 is 4 and 13. So, and I also feel like that April month is significant for you. They're saying to me birthday or anniversary or memorial. So one or the other. And they're also saying that you're going to be, or you've just signed contracts. It looks like either house or job. I just see contracts, and I'm not sure what that's for, that you're signed off. Oh, actually, it looks like either subpoena for court or for the police. I just saw police, and I just saw police serving documents to sign or something like that. So I'm not sure what that is, but if that's not you, it's around in somewhere in this group here. So whoever it is. And also, I see your car. I see a dark colored car. So it could either be a charcoal or a dark silver or like a dark blue car, 4-door car. So when I see the cars, if that's not you, there's someone around you as well with that color car. And I just want to say too, you need to get that sorted out. And I want that done before Christmas because I don't want you driving the car after Christmas if you haven't got the car sorted out. So, and I've done this many times with cars where I've picked up on with that it's got an issue and sure as ever something happens to the car. So not saying you're going to have an accident, but something happens physically to the car, like it breaks down or something. So make sure the maintenance is up to date. Make sure the brakes are sorted and the tires. And they're just showing me tires. I feel like there's more things going on with the tires. And I don't know why, but I have to say it, but the boot has been opened in your car or something was stolen out of the boot. And if not, don't put anything overnight in your boot to hide it in there because I can see the boot going up and someone taking stuff and going. Okay, so don't do that, please. Trust me on this one. I just saw that like crystal clear. And also you get really, really itchy earlobes or you've got eczema or something on the earlobes because my earlobes are really, really itchy, especially my left one. Okay, so there's something going on there, and I feel like that can be fixed up probably with the right correction of soap. They're saying Billy Goat soap, so try Billy Goat soap. I feel like I'm like, what is it, Priceline here or something tonight, So, so we've got Mila. She says, "Thank you, Lizzie. I will take your advice and tell my daughter to do that. Thank you so much, ladies. I appreciate your time. You guys are awesome." Well, thank you. So who else we got here? So tell us where you're from. Suburb, state, country, county. Yes, we've got Hannah from Hi Hannah. We've got Hannah from Vic, and we've got Hannah from Australia. Thank you. So Vic, Australia. And also we've got from California, Isabel. Thanks for joining us. We've got Natasha. She's from Perth in 9:16 in the evening. So from home over the holidays. So she says, will I be massaging from home over the holidays? Yes, I think it should be good for you. Keep doing it. I'm a massage therapist as well, so keep doing what you're doing because you're going to be helping people. And I just saw energy. And do you do like Reiki or do you do some form of your own type of energy healing or something like that? Because I just saw you doing that as well. So, and I'll leave it there. So over to you, Brie.
I feel the same way about the Reiki. I do. I feel that you are going to be, I feel that you're a phenomenal healer. You just don't realize it yet. And I feel that you could even just experiment with, this is kind of how I started, if somebody is like, in a bit of pain, all you got to just do is just try and imagine a bright light coming through your crown chakra in through your body. And you'll notice that when you actually start to pass this energy through your body, sorry about my computer going off. Once you start to pass this energy through your computer, through your body, you'll notice that the person that you're actually going to work on actually starts to feel the difference and actually starts to feel the energy from your hands. So I feel that could be quite useful for you, I think that you should go for it 100%.
Yes, yes, I think so. Go for it as well. I just got a bit distracted. Shireen, you still haven't taken my angry face off. I'm not happy. So please take it off. Who are we up to? Where are we up to? Gosh, who was that for, Brie? Can you remember?
Uh,
Well, who was that? I lost my train of thought now. Ah, here, and this was it. This lady here? No,
yeah, I think it was. No,
was
it
it?
wasn't.
No,
No.
doesn't matter. I'm sorry, I can't remember because I'm distracted with all the other things that are going on in the chat here. So Nicole, I'll do you. She says first time watching. I'm in Ikua. I don't know how to say. I'm so bad at bloody names, honestly. And it's 11:14 p.m. She says, "Can I have a reading, please?" Sure. So I get the number 12 around you. I also see number 4 and 5 by themselves. So they're saying to me either the 4th of the 5th or the 4th month, which is April and May. So those 2 months are going to be hard. They're going to be very, very stressful because you're going to be doing a lot more than what you should be doing. Okay. And it's they're saying to me you're going to be working 24 hours. Like, it's just going to be nonstop. It's just going to be like just full on, So brace yourself for that, Nicole. And I also see for you going forward that 2 to 4 weeks are just after Christmas. Everything's going to settle down. And then when that time comes, from what I just said before, it's going to rev up a bit. Okay. So brace yourself for that. And I also see you driving your car. And Nicole, can you tell me, it looks like that you're a bit erratic driving the car. It's like when you lose your temper, you go and you take it out on your car. But I can see the tears running down your face as well and the sorrow there. And I just want you to be really careful with the car because I have an elderly gentleman here and he is jumping up and down telling me to tell you to take the foot off the pedal. Okay, because it's not good for you. And I can see, and if you already haven't had that, but I can see the car spinning around in corners. So you're not going to, be happy when you hit the side of the curb, okay? Because it's showing me hit the side of the curb, up on the embankment, and come down again, okay? And you're going to damage your car. So don't do that, please. Between now and forever, I should say, but especially between now and Christmas, take your foot off the pedal. That's the message for you. And I'll leave it there. Over to you, Brie.
I think we've actually read this person. We read her further up.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can't remember. I remember the name, but I can't remember if we read her or not because I'm just.
No, it's okay.
We're in flight. So
Yeah.
as I say, we're in flight.
There's a lot of people to read too, so.
Exactly. So, okay, we've got Kim Jade. She says, I have a sixth sense at times, health suffering, had enough of not being safe. So please help. What do you mean by not being safe? What's that mean? You're hiding from someone. I feel like there's an AVO out as well. Not health suffering. I have a sixth sense. So follow your sixth sense there. If you ignore it, you're kicking yourself in the leg. You know what I mean? So you need to start following what you are feeling. That's how it works. This is all part of it. So when you're actually you're getting guidance. So start following what you get. Okay, and health suffering, need to get up and get moving, lovey, because otherwise it's going to take you. It's not just going to take your body. Health doesn't just take you physically; it takes your mind at the start. So you start to suffer with your mind first, and then your body starts to go down, spiral down as well. So it's up to you to get moving, and no one else can make you happy. No one else can do this. It's up to you, lovey. So over to you, Brie.
Yeah, look, no one else can do it but you. Happiness is actually a choice, and it's like in relationships when it comes to happiness. It's actually a choice, and love is a choice. Do you know what I mean? It's not something that you can just, you could wake up with $1 million one morning and still be the most unhappiest person in the world because it's all about you. You can't put your you can't put your happiness in materialistic things. You can't do that. Once you start doing that, then you're putting power in other people and other things to keep that happiness going when it's not even the case. You need to just find it within yourself 100%. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, beautiful. So if you've just joined us, we're international psychic mediums. Please join us on our page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. If you're on one of our group pages, we're covering 7 platforms at the moment, so streaming all over the world. So tell us where you're from, suburb, state, country, county, and the time if you want to. So I'd like to know where you are. But we've got this lady here. I'm drawn to her. So Kim Miller. She says, from WA, at a crossroads, would love a reading, please, if you feel drawn. Yes, we feel drawn to you. So I feel like this is relationship as well for you. And I feel like going forward, the number 12 and 13, so 1, 2, and 3 for you. So look them up, the angel numbers, please. And also I just feel like there's it's like they're saying to me like a bitter twist. And I feel like there's 3 people involved, and because I get a triangle of people. So, and I feel like there's you, and there's the guy, and then there's another female. So, I hope not, but I hope I'm wrong. But I see 3. I see the triangle. So, but the relationship, I feel like this is relationship, and then there's work issues as well. So for you, and you're not sure whether you should leave work or stay where you are. But I feel like after Christmas time, things are going to come more clear because you're going to know which direction you're going to go. About 6 to 8 weeks for you. And I'll leave it there over to you, Bree.
I'm not usually one to do this, but I feel like you're pregnant. I feel like you're going to have a little baby soon, which is really exciting. I could be wrong, but I do feel like if you're not yet, then you will be very soon. I also do feel that this job that you're going to find is going to be very, very well paying, and it's going to be a very, very good job for you. And I feel that you're going to help a lot of people, girl. You're going to help a lot of people. And I feel that with this job that you're going to get now, or that you're about to stumble upon, it's going to make you feel spiritually satisfied, and it's going to be really good pay. So a little bit jelly there, but good work. Honestly, I'm proud of you. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, did you want to read out that Kate Kendall one? I don't think we still read that out. We put it up on the screen, but I don't think we read out that validation there, Bree.
Is this the one? Yeah, okay. So that's what I was trying to find the other half of.
Yeah. Oh, well, we might as well just do it anyway. We've got most of it there, I guess.
Yeah. So thanks so much, ladies. I have tears of joy. I have done so much work on me, but setbacks with lessons in business. Give a lot as love. It also am ready for more to come my way. Also, I don't have a payout waiting. I applied for help with an old debt with my business failure, but it was declined, but did get minimized payments, but I feel like it will knock over soon anyway, and will be so proud of doing it myself. So you should be. Yes, I've been chasing tail and have actually noticed my admin account. That's all it says. But then you've got Susan, can't pronounce the last name. Dear angels, first of all, love, thank you for doing what you do. You girls are always in my prayers to give you the energy you need throughout the day. Additional validation from last week, Bria felt that the only current thing my husband was doing was some mild deceit. It's okay to use that word. He did the worst gaslighting for years until it got caught. The validation on the mild deceit, Bria, is that he's still not responding when I inquire about it stops there. And then Susie Jones says, spot on, Bria, my brother had a trachea and found it hard to breathe.
Yeah, beautiful. So I've also drawn to this lady here, Tori Johnston. She says, I've never had a psychic reading. Would love any guidance from spirit, please. So over to you, Bree.
I feel like you need to be a bit more careful with who you're telling your stuff to, again, because there's a lot of deceit and a lot of people just can't be nice, can they? Honestly, like, that's what I feel. I feel that you've gotten to a point in your life where, you don't know who you can trust. And it's been a big thing for you to trust, especially when it comes to your family. So I think that you need to just stay within your own means. Do you know what I mean? Stop trying to help everybody, because no one gives a crap about how you're feeling at the moment in your social circle. There are other people that do care, but you need to just do you. I'll leave it at that.
So Susan's just said that she sent that to our private message. So I'm just going to grab it from here.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you.
That's awesome. Thank you. So she said it's really, really long. But now it's just loading. All right, can't win. Oh my God, come on, Spirit, work it out. So we're just doing Tori. She says guidance from Spirit. So what I get for you, Tori, is just moving forward. Here it is. Just moving forward, we have I have a few people around me here, and I feel like you've got 3 people that have passed, and that going forward, they are all, it's like they're shining the light over you and they're leading you the way, okay? So they also get for you number 19 for you and number 20. So you've got 19/20. So the 19th, it looks like January or June. I can't quite see that. Looks like January and June is significant months for you going for next year. I also get like June the 13th is a birthday, or it's an anniversary. If it's not If it's not this, if it doesn't mean anything, that just put it on your calendar for next year, because I feel like something strong's coming up around that. And also just going forward, you seem to have like a dry throat or dryness around the chest area, because I feel like my chest has been pushed in, unless it's the person from the other side. So I just feel like for you that going forward, this it's a heart. Okay, so the person that's passed around you has had a heart attack or something with the heart or chest problems. Okay, so I feel like I can't breathe. I feel like I've got anxiety because I can't breathe, and I'm really struggling. And my heart is either broken or it's what do you call it? Heart attack. That's what I'm getting as well. And they're saying to me, it's an elderly man. So this man's had a heart attack and passed, and it's like they're showing me someone driving and passing at the wheel. That's what I'm getting. So if it's not you, it's someone in this group. Because I feel like this person's passed at the wheel, and he's shown me that. But and I feel like my eye is just like dropping, because I feel like he's had either a stroke and the shock, and lots of things have shocked him at the same time. And for yourself there, Tori, do you have, and this is going to sound very personal, but do you have anything issues with the ovaries? Because the ovaries are just like, when I feel the heart, I get the same feeling for the ovaries. So something's not right there either. And I'll leave that there. So we've got here, oh, wow, this is one hell of a long validation. Like, seriously.
Let's hear it.
No, this is a novel.
That's okay. You can read it out.
Honestly, no, this is a, wow, Susan, wow. I'm just going to show you here. Where's the screen? Hang on. I'm just going to show you here how long this one is, right? So this is the validation, and this is the validation. This is going to go for a fair bit, because this is really long.
Holy moly.
And you wanted me to read all that?
Yeah, go for it.
No, well, I'll ask Susan if we can. Well, she wanted it on the page, so I'll snapshot and I'll put it up in the validations thing. There you go. Look how long that is. That's insanely beautiful.
It's a trilogy.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. So I don't even know how much we said. That's insane. Well done. So I should just probably say a couple of things, shouldn't I? So what's the most important thing? I've got to scroll. So
I love the juicy validation.
So this is a juicy one, yes. It's got gravy on top, this one. So there's Dear Angels, first, thank you for doing what you do. You girls are always in my prayers to give you the energy you need throughout the day. She says, additional validation from last week is Bree. She says, felt that the only current thing my husband was doing was some mild deceit. It's okay to use that word. He did worse, gaslighting for years until he got caught. The validation on the mild deception, Bree, she says, is that he's still not responding when I inquire about his day, and it's like a week or more now. He doesn't want to share, talk, or deny. She said, so yeah, stuck there, but I know and feel that there is something off. I was just worried if it's the same as before, Bree. Thank you for the heads up that it's not what I feared at the time. We might have to keep going with this validation. It's meaty.
Yeah, I need the popcorn.
We're at the movies now, people. Sorry. She said, Leslie sensed something about me, specifically about being sucker punch. She said, I saw how you felt about it, and I want to return gratefully and lovingly, hopefully, the energy that was spent on that. She said, you didn't want to dwell on it and be specific on it, since I've only asked about my financial advice and heads up so I can prepare. But I saw the toll it took from you when you've seen and felt it. I couldn't let go of that thought, and been praying and sending beautiful energies both your way. I thank you. And wonder if you can ask your spirit guide what they saw and seen about it. Is it happening again? I ask because the person who sucker punched me isn't giving me any assurance or security that it will not happen again. He said sorry only because he got caught, and only said that after tons of excuses and reasons why what he did was not wrong. And it's not what I call it cheating. For his part, I think he is an adult ADHD with childhood trauma. That's not your problem though, lovey. And to be specific, it's about the sucker punch. It's the family's money and an officer mate of his. She's known to insert herself into other married men's life and call it "We're just friends." And he's the God. He's the God. And he's the godfather of my child. Maybe this is a bit too personal now. Okay, I might just leave that bit. Okay, we might just leave that bit too. Maybe. Okay, sadly, blah 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 blah. Okay, right. We'll leave the rest of that. I'll post that up on the page. I think it's probably the best way to do that. It's really, really long. And thank you, Susan. I really appreciate that.
I hope you know that you've set the bar for expectations for all validations now.
I know, exactly, 100%. So Tori says, I even have a pen and notebook handy to write notes for when you're drawn to me. Well, we done you. We done her, didn't we? Bree? We done her, didn't you?
This lady here. Yeah, I think we did.
We did. I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah. So, and Tingles to Jangles, I can never say that one. Brian, please. Keratoconus is a painless inflammatory eye condition which creates a shape of a cone in your eye as opposed to a sphere. So the cone shape creates a distorted vision and it can result in blindness up until about 30 years old. So I had surgery when I was about 32 and I got about 90%. Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. So let's keep going. We've got 25 minutes before we're off. So okay, so here we go. Here's a validation. So thank you very much, lady. She said the dark colored car is my neighbor's car. I will get her to check it. I started a new job 8 weeks ago. Oh, well done. That's awesome. So Pennsylvania, Dracula. I love that place. Yes, my own energy works. So here we go. What do we got here? Okay. Okay, here we go. So Rose, she says, my brother passed away 3 months ago suddenly from a heart attack, and I keep my bills in an envelope, and I love horses. Thank you for my reading. Yes, that's exactly what I saw was the envelope. And what do we got here? So we've got Susie. She says, yes, sorry, Leslie, when it happened, I had facial and head injuries, and my right eye was very bruised and swollen. It took 8 weeks to recover from the eye and face. Wow. Yeah, sorry to hear that. That's really sad too. Far out. Thanks for that. Well, I think that's for somebody else, but not us. What do we got here? So fear of the spirits. Why do you fear spirits? I will answer that one last. I need to get a drink.
You want me to answer this one?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because it's the fear of not being able to see what's actually there. When I was younger, I used to be fearful of spirits all the time because being a little medium, you know, you're going to see and notice everything around you. It is a scary thing, and until you can actually figure out, you know, that you are gifted and these people cannot hurt you. It is energy. Do you know what I mean? Energy can't hurt you unless it's a really unless you've seen like paranormal activity, but that is an extraordinarily rare case of that happening. It is, you know, it's not. It can happen, yes, but that energy has to be quite strong and it has to be quite negative energy for that to happen. You've got no reason to fear the spirits, honestly, because they can't hurt you. And when you can become an empowered and strong psychic medium, you can choose what you can and can't, what can and can't come through. I'll leave it at that. What do you think, Les?
Oh, absolutely. It's really weird to start off with, and you don't know what the hell's going on. And, you know, I see numbers all the time, and everyone says that you're going through awakening and stuff like that. And I see them. And then Spirit just say, look at the clock, and it gives me a sign. You know, if I feel sad or upset, which is very rare, I will get different messages from my spirit guide. You know, it will start flashing one of the Dow lights in my home to me. And then I go fix it, and it's fine. Nothing's wrong with it. So, you know, and then when this was all happening to me years ago, I had a few spirits come to me in my home, and that sounds completely weird. I don't have one eye in the middle of my head, but I heard them running up the stairs. My daughter wasn't even home that night; she was out, and I heard them running up the stairs and just go, you know, throw their hands on my bed and go, wake up, you know. And it sounds really, really weird. And I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do nothing. I'm just a normal person, but and I just had to yell at them to get out of my home. So, but that's not to put you in any fear or anything like that, Hannah. I just believe that, you know, different the more you're receptive to these things, the more they come through, because they know that you're going to go somewhere where they're going to see a person that you're, like if I go to your place, your neighbor might come over, and that's a reason for me to go to your place, Hannah, because the neighbor's spirit guide will be pushing me to see your neighbor, if that makes sense. So all these different things that happen is, I don't believe it's coincidental. I think it's meant to be. So that's how I see it. But there's nothing to fear with spirit. Even if there's like that bad energy in homes and stuff like that, we just tell you how to get rid of them. Right. And I don't even know if that will ever clear up and get rid of them, because some energies are really, really strong. But going forward, you can always push them aside. You can choose which ones you want, like you can say to them, I only want to deal with, missing persons or murders and stuff like that, so that you can help find people with that. But that's a negative energy. And that's what I was originally going to do, was that with my remote viewing, was to go into missing persons or murder cases. And then one of the psychics that I know, he said to me, if you do that, Leslie, I won't ever be able to speak to you again. I went, oh, okay. I said, why? And he said, well, because it's too much negative energy and it'll attach to you. And then you have all this bad stuff happen to you. And I said, all right, that's it. I'm not doing that. So now I do all this stuff. So it's up to you to choose what you want to do, but don't fear them. They're not going to hurt you. It's just push them away. Just say, okay, I acknowledge you, and send them off. So yes, we'll be doing workshops coming up. Probably maybe, look, I'm guessing maybe even a show in December, I'm hoping. So it depends on this damn COVID. I'm too scared to book anything at the moment, because I don't know what's going to happen. You book something, you got to unbook it. You got to book something, unbook it. So it's like a bloody yo-yo.
It's not easy at the moment with COVID and what's going on in the world and whatnot, but yeah.
Yeah, so if we do stuff online, that's even easier, for us. So yeah. But if you'd like to send us your questions, we've got 20 minutes to go. So send us your questions, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and we will answer it for you here. Okay, so I'm just looking there was somebody in here. You're welcome, Kim. And
I've got that damn eye problem again.
for the what?
The eye problem again. Oh.
Yeah, she did give a beefy validation.
She gave me the whole count.
I can't wait to read the rest of it. Wendy said that, wow, that validation would have taken 3 months to write. I know, she did well, didn't she? Like, seriously, she's top of the rank here now, guys. You've got to step up, okay? So just saying. Just send us your messages, because the software goes so quick, and I'm only at like 11. I'm trying to get to everybody. So what do we got here? She said, Tori Johnson said, oh, wow, I had to ring my mum to tell her must be so many accuracies. Where is the best to send? Send them in here, Tori. Send it right now. But don't make it too long, because the damn software will actually stop us from reading it all. So send it in about 2 or 3 parts if it's really long, okay? So if you're on one of our group pages, come over to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. I'm just looking to see if she's put it in the screen here on Facebook. No, not yet. Okay, so let's go over to Letitia Medlin. She says, sorry, Letitia, I'm really bad with names. She says, please, ladies, may I have a reading? So let's do a general for her, Brie.
I feel like you need to be honest about your situation. That's all Spirit's telling me, is that she's got to be honest. She's got to be honest. She's got to be honest. You need to just be honest about what's going on, and you need to be honest with the people around you, because the truth's always going to come out. The truth can never always stay hidden. It's always going to come out no matter what you do, sweetie. And I get that, the feeling that I get with you at the moment is that you're scared. Don't be scared. If someone's done something to you, I know this is a bit personal, and if you have to message me afterwards, then please feel free to do so. But I feel that you just need to tell the truth, because you're going to get into a lot more trouble if you don't. I'll leave it at that.
Letitia, what I get for you is I get the number 17 around you, and I also feel like number 19. So /17, 18, 19. And I feel like that's like they're saying to me Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's like a travel thing that you want to do. I also get 6 months time, new changes for new home, and coming up is new. They're saying to me new location, new everything. So it's like a big backflip for you as well. So I just feel like going forward as well. They're saying to me you need to start doing more exercise, going to get your bloods done. And October is a significant month for you as well. I just saw October, and they're saying to me next year, 22. So the number 22 and October 22. So 22, 10, 22. That's what I just got for you. And you're also seeing things around the numbers as well. They're saying to me 11, 11 or 11 or triple ones and stuff like that. So what else? What else is there? I just feel like for you, just there's too much drama in your life, and I feel like everything is just revolving around some certain person. And I know that sounds general, but this certain person is very toxic, and they're like it's got venom. And when I see venom down the face, I see like the clear or the green, and I feel like this is a bit of jealousy because it's light green. So a bit of jealousy and a lot of backstabbing. So be careful who you say what to who, and pull back the reins on the person that you trust the most. Just pull back the reins a bit, because I feel like that person's going to be deceitful, and if it's not already happened, okay, because it's very deceitful. There's just saying to me boyfriend girlfriend, deceitful. Both of you playing, like both of you being deceitful. Okay, it's two people doing the same thing, but you think you're clever because you think you can get away with it, but it's two people doing the same thing to each other, but they're being deceitful, but they don't know it, that they're being deceitful to each other, if that makes sense. So, and oh, my back just cracked. Is your back cracked too there, Letitia? So, what have we got here? We've got Samantha Madigan. She says, I never really had any messages from my daughter in spirit. Would love to hear from her, please. Oh, so, oh, well, what I get for you there, I get mousy color hair, blonde and mousy color hair, like a Shirley Temple, they're saying to me. And I'm also seeing the light colored eyes when she was younger. Okay, so I also feel like that this lady, they're giving me number 23, and I also got like goosebumps on my legs everywhere. So I must be on something, onto something. And I feel like this person, it was very hard for them to swallow. They had a tube down their throat, and it was very hard to swallow as well. And they're saying, and I just got the word cancer, and I don't feel. I feel like somebody around you's got cancer. I don't know if it's her, but I feel like somebody around you's got cancer. Okay, and I also get the number 15 and 17 around you as well. So 1 and 5 is 6, and 17, 1 and 7 is 8. And I feel like this time, and they're just saying 16. So they said put this sweet 16 in there. So that's what I'm getting for you, sweet 16. And the time 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. to 3 p.m. and Saturday. So what is coming up? And I don't know why I got Saturday, but what is coming up? Was it on a Saturday, or was the funeral on a Saturday? Or is this Saturday coming up? Is this Saturday a significant day for you as well? And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Over to you, Brie.
I feel the first thing that came through for you, Samantha, is a car accident. Now, I feel like this girl was either in a car accident, or there's someone around you that had a car accident, or sadly had committed suicide. Okay. Now, I feel I've got to tell you this. I feel like that with the suicide, if this does resonate with you, this girl was not in a good place at all when she did what she did, and she didn't actually mean for it to go as far as it did, and it just happened. It's taken her a while for her to come over, but there's two around you, and I'm telling you, there's a car accident and a suicide, unless it was two in the same one. In the one, if that makes sense. But it's quite a tragedy that she is with you in spirit, and she knows how much you miss her. That's one thing that she keeps saying. She's like, I can hear her crying, and I can hear her like crying for me. Like, I miss her. I just wish that she knew that I miss her. She knows that you miss her because she misses you too, and she's with you every step of the way. I feel like that you sit on top of a staircase crying, or sit on top of a step crying, and you've got your head up against a wooden pillar, and you're just feeling so lost. She knows that you're feeling lost, and she's saying, please don't feel that you've let me down, or that you failed as a mother, because it was me that made the mistake. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, right. If you could validate that, Samantha, that would be amazing. And she spoke like that too. She spoke really soft and gentle.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really soft and gentle. And I feel like my voice is changing as well. Like it's hoarse voice. Like she had that, like that singing voice. And they're saying to me that she used to sing a lot as well, like loud, really loud. What else we got here? So yeah, Letitia said my husband broke my heart completely. Dishonesty. Yeah, and then also Shireen, I just noticed that you still got your angry face up there. So I'm not giving you a reading until you take the angry face down. Thank you. All you have to do is just unhit it or untick it, whatever you want to call it. So what do we got here? Ocean Grove, Victoria. So we've got hello, beautiful ladies. Hope you are doing well. Just wondering if I should start my own business, Ocean Grove, Victoria. Yes, go for it, please. Over you, Brie, and then I'll finish.
Yes, I think you should. Because with you, I feel that you give up when things get too hard, and you can't do that because especially if you're wanting to get somewhere, you can't just give up when things get too hard. You've got to just keep going for it. Do you know what I mean? Keep going for what you believe is right, and don't let other people bully you into not doing what you want to do. I'll leave it there.
Yeah, go for it. I think it's going to be amazing. And I feel like, is this clothing or is this some sort of, what do you call it? I just saw clothing, factory clothing or something like that. That's what I get for that. And they're saying to me, got small little items like little, what do you call them? Hair things, scrunchies or whatever they are. Something that's really easy. If that's not you, I feel like somebody's going to be doing that around this group here. Somebody's been thinking about it, and I know who it is. It's probably one of. I know who it is actually. Gosh. I just feel like there's someone around you with dementia too, Jody. And I don't want to go to business, but I feel like someone around you with dementia or an elderly lady's passed with dementia, because I just had this huge mental block then, and that's not like me with readings. And I feel like she was dizzy as well, like really, really quite dizzy, and hit the side of her face. So she's hit one side of her face, and she was quite bruised before she passed. That's what I'm getting with her. And they're saying to me, the last breath was from a heart attack. Okay, so it's turned off the heart. But go for it with the business. Just make sure your T's are crossed, your I's are dotted. Otherwise, it's going to take its toll. It's going to catch up with you before you start it. You want to be on the forefront foot before you have, you're on the back foot. You don't want to be on the back foot with this business. Let me tell you, it's going to be too much. It's winery tours. Ah, there you go. That's going to be cool. But what is with the? Who's got something with clothing or something around the clothing or hair or something with hair like bandana? I don't know what it is. Something with hair. Don't know who it is. That's going to be fine. Okay. Jody just said that's my mum. Okay. So who's? Oh, that's your mum with the clothing and hair. Ah, right. There you go.
Well, the dementia patient that you were talking
dementia.
about.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, see, I couldn't remember because I feel like I've got dementia. So that's your mum, Jody. Yeah, well, she's here now. She'll guide you through that business, okay? So she'll push that through that business. And yeah, who's I just got the word Heidi for you, or Haley or Heidi or someone like that. Who's Heidi to you, Jody, as well? So I get that name as well. And if you haven't met that person yet, you will be meeting that person. I feel like that person's going to be really good for you. Yeah, you don't need to be scared of anything. Don't just push it out to the universe for the universe to look after you, and you'll get it. Okay, it'll be fine. So the more you're scared about something, the more you're putting fear out there, the more it's going to be bad. So no mum dementia. Yes, thank you.
What you got to remember is the
Heather. Did I say Heidi? Heather, possibly.
You said something about the age word, but I was just about to say the universe is going to bring back to you with the matching frequency that you're emitting. Just remember that.
Exactly. 100%. I've got to get this way. So Jody, don't be scared. Honestly, do not be scared. So we've got, I just saw one over here and I'm just trying to find it, but it's not coming up on this screen here. Wait there. Oh, here we go. It did. So Justine James, she says, struggling at the moment. May I have some guidance from my dad, please? So over to you, Brie. Do you have any more validation?
Your dad strikes me as the type of person who's very straightforward and very strong in his energy. And I don't know why, but I'm picking up on some sort of tragedy of a car around you at the moment. And I feel like that could have been him, but I feel like your dad could have died of a stroke or some sort of asthmatic problem as well. But I feel like it was sort of two things that killed him at the same time. I feel like that he had a whole variety of problems, and I feel like the main thing that he had was the problem with his breathing in the chest. And I feel like he had a lot of issues when it came to admitting the fact that he was sick, and he didn't actually want to admit that because he didn't want to make it real. But he's saying to me now that, you can't ignore a brain tumor. You can't ignore, unless that was how he died. Can you please validate that for me? That's really interesting of how that just kind of came up. But yeah, I'll leave it at that.
Wow, Justine, I feel really sick. I feel like this man was, if it's not him, it's got to be someone else here. But I feel like that he was vomiting like quite a lot. This stuff in this, I just got the word chemo and I got cancer. So I feel like this man had was really quite ill from the chemo or something, and I'm getting pains in my stomach. So the pain in my stomach is really strong now, and so. Just going forward from your dad's message to you, he said, keep your chin up. Make sure that you know what you're doing before you say or do anything, because you don't stop. You just go bang, 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 and you don't think about it, okay? And it's really important that you do, because if you don't think about it, it's going to be detrimental later on, because you're just shooting from the hip. He said, stop shooting from the hip. He said, and calm down. Don't get upset. He said, there's nothing to get upset about, because it's all going to pan out. He says, you'll know what I mean with communication around the family. He says, don't get upset about it. Just pull back. Just make sure you know what you say, and make sure when you execute what you say that it's not going to hurt too many people, okay? Because you're saying like the Chihuahua personality, like you want to bite people's head off, okay? So just pull back the reins. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. So we've got a validation, have we, Bree?
We certainly do, Liz.
Beautiful. Look at that one.
Validation. Thank you, ladies. She was a baby, Leslie. Leslie said the 15th, and that was her birthday, and she passed between 2 and 3 in the morning. Good work, Les. And my brother-in-law died of cancer, and I was very close to him. Bronwyn, I do miss her and have cried for many years, and I think that was my friend that committed suicide that you were bringing in.
Oh,
you angels were amazing. Thank you.
That's really sad. That's really sad.
Sorry for your loss, Sam.
She was definitely here with us because she gave us the numbers, and the other people were around us. So Samantha, so be assured that you don't have to go far to find a message from your daughter or anybody around you, guys. So this is what we were given this gift to give it back. So that's exactly what we do, and we give it back to everybody so that we can share the message back to you or relay it back to you, so that we don't keep you in, keep you in despair for the rest of your life, so you need to know these things. But if she's telling us birthday dates, she's telling us the time she's passed, and I think I wrote 2 to 3 p.m., but you said morning, so I got that wrong, so I'm not worried about that. It was close enough. So the cancer, yeah, I'm really sorry to hear about that. And we got here, so Justine said spot on with cancer and lots of chemo. Okay, because I felt really sick around him too. See, the pain, the sickness is gone. So I'm just going to go back here. I just saw, yeah, so he's trying to give me that pain back. He wants me to do more, but I can't, because I can't handle the pain. He was really in a lot of pain, like really a lot of pain. And then he wants me to do more. So he's saying to me too, Justine, that he was on a lot of medicine, because I could see all the medicine on the cabinets, in the cabinet thing. He was on a lot of medicine. He's saying to me, a lot of different trips, like lots and lots of trips back and forth to the doctors and back. And this has crept up on him really quickly, because he just said to me, he says, 1 minute I was fine, next minute I was gone. So he said it's crept up on him really quickly. He's only getting the number like 3 to 4 months around him as well. So and I'll leave that there. Thank you. We've got a few more minutes. Anybody got any more validations? So
Not at
what
the
else?
moment.
Okay. Here she goes. He told the doctors you would put a dog down, a lot of pain. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. That's what I get as I get all the stomach. I just feel like my stomach just wants to be ripped out, because it's so churned up. It's so painful. It's awful. And it was like he showed me he had like big chunky tumors. That's what I'm getting from him. Okay, the tumors are really big. He's saying. And was he a man that was quite tall, broad shoulders, and also dark brown mousy color hair, sort of like a bit darker than mousy color hair? Yeah, it was his stomach. Yes, because I've got the pain all in my belly. I feel like I want to throw up. And tell us was there's a huge validation that just come through. So, and no, that's your son. So what? So that's your son. Okay. So so he must be worried about your son. Is your son okay, Justine? Because I feel like he's coming through, and he wants me to continue because I feel like you need to do a check on your son because something's not right. He's thinking too much. He's saying to me, he's worried about his thinking. And I feel like he's in heartache pain, if that makes sense. So if you could come back to us with that, that would be amazing. Okay, we've got another validation. This is awesome. This is the best night ever. Well, one of the best nights. So while you're getting that one, I'll do this one. So hi, gorgeous ladies. Yes, Mum had dementia and passed. Oops, it's moved again. And passed 4 weeks ago from a brain bleed. Oh, right. Not sure who H is at this stage, but well, I got Heidi. So Heidi or Hillary or H
Heather, I
name.
think.
Heather, something like that. H name anyway, at this stage, but we'll definitely look at starting up my own business in the next few months. Love and light. Yes, you need to do that. It's going to be good for you. So he's struggling with his sister with mental health. Okay, right. Okay, yeah, because his mind's not thinking right. So you need to check in with him and constantly check in with him because I feel like it's like he's just doing the motion, and I don't like the thought pattern. Okay, if you get my drift, I don't like that thought pattern. So over to you, Bree.
Okay, we've got a validation from Tori Johnston that she says the 3-year-old me was my sister who passed from congenital heart defect. My grandfather survived a massive stroke and then passed of a heart attack. So that was when I said that he passed away from things. And after a conversation with my mum, I'm pretty sure on the 3rd, I didn't know how he had passed a family member who had passed long before I was born, but for some reason asked about as a child. When you said behind the wheel, that didn't register. So I remember how I said that I think that he might have even got hit by a car. He was. Very on the money with trust issues in a small family circle. One particular person caused this. The 19th of June is her youngest son's birthday. The 13th of June combines her with the 5th of June and daughter 8th of June and ovaries. Yes, I have been hearing spirit loudly on this the last 2 weeks, and I was cleared 5 months ago for anything nasty, but I had a feeling something wrong for 2 weeks. Thank you. I'm very emotional. Bless you.
Wow. So yeah. So did you say that the ovaries? She had an issue with the ovaries, but she's been checked. Was it?
You said the ovaries.
Yeah.
I was the one that said about the 2 things that killed him at the once, which was the stroke and the heart condition, and then him actually getting hit by a car. So he was hit by a car.
Yeah, right. And what did she say about the ovaries? Oh, I missed that bit.
She said that she said, I have been, so yes, and the ovaries, yes, I have been hearing spirit lately on this the last 2 weeks. I was cleared 5 months ago for anything nasty, but had a feeling something was wrong for the last 2 weeks. Thank you.
I just feel like that you need to make sure that you double check keep on top of that because they keep telling me to go back to it. Okay, so make sure you keep on top of that. It's really important. I don't care what they've said. Like next 3 months, just go and check that again because I just don't like that feeling. All right. So yes, Joe, you're on the correct stream, but we're just about to finish. So I was just looking for some more validations, and that's pretty much it. If you have time, appreciate general. No, Bonnie, we're going to be back. Sorry, lovey, but we've got to go because I've got to go to work tomorrow, and we will be back tomorrow night at 8 o'clock till 10 o'clock on Radio Spa 99.9 FM. So if you want to join us there, we're there for another 2 hours. So we do live streaming across 6 platforms tomorrow night, and we will be live on Radio Spa 99.9 FM. So join us there. Thank you for joining us tonight as well. So Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow night. And love, like, and share our page. Oh, hang on. We might have another. Oh, hang on. We've got another validation. What is this? I've had a lot of ovarian problems. Yes, I thought so because they keep telling me to go back to it. Lots of scans from my GP refer to my ovaries as under review. Blood test last week raised concerns for another scan next week. There you go. Yes, so I would stay on top of that because I feel like something's not right there because they told me I had the pain in my left ovary. Okay, and I don't get pain in my body unless it's from spirit. So there you go. So please keep on that. We expect you don't need to share the world what's going on with your body, but Well, everyone tells everyone who's vaccinated and unvaccinated at the moment, but not going to make much difference. I want to know when everyone's having, their blood tests and whatever else. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, just let us know how you're going with that, because I feel like they're just pushing me to keep telling you to make sure you get your T's crossed and I's dotted. Don't settle for a second, like a first answer. Settle for second or third answers with that. That's what I'm getting for that. Okay. So that's you. Yes, that would be me. Sorry for that. No, that's all right. I don't get it, but so you got the pain, but I don't get pain like that. So I need to share it back. So if I don't say it, it won't go. So anyway, I'm off to bed. Everybody, good night. Good night, everybody. And we'll see you tomorrow night on Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. And thank you for joining us. See you later, Bria. Bye.
Bye.